Hello everyone and welcome to what is probably going to be the final episode of Kingdoms and Castles. Our kingdom has grown from a small, humble abode with just a few hovels around here, which have all been replaced by now, to a dignified kingdom of over 2,000 people. I mean, just ask Milton Megatron over here. He's a very classy fellow, of course, as you can no doubt see. He's even wearing a wig. We've come a long way. There's just one place that I'd like to finish working on, and that is this forest over here. As you can no doubt tell, I've marked all the trees in that area for removal. I've paused the woodcutter over here. I've already moved that one. We're going to get rid of this hovel. And then we are going to do the righteous thing of placing a cottage over there. Because it will have 2 more people in it than if I were to build 2 hovels. That is not all we're going to do, however. I've also figured that, there is one house here, and that is this manor, that does not have access to a church or library. That's why the game's been complaining. See? Fire. Fire bad. Want to know how to stop that fire? Give that house a church. I also wonder why these people are swimming. Are they seriously trying to get from over here to over there? Because if so, that is not the most effective route, let me tell you that. Don't even pretend. Like, seriously, that is dumb. That is just dumb. You don't have any roads there, in fact, you have to swim. And there's the Viking invasion for the start of each episode when I reboot the game. Looks like they're going to be targeting this area over here today. That is okay. We've got plenty of towers here, but even then it will not be enough. If you remember, the last time they came here, this corner tower actually got destroyed. Although this time it seems like our brave troll is aiming for the wall instead. I'm not sure why the camera decided to... Oh, never mind. He died. That's why the camera decided to switch around. We've got one of them currently in the water trying to bash all our things. He just died. He's now bashing that little bit of wall as well. It's almost like the AI got a little bit smarter. They're targeting weak points now instead of the points that are firing back. To their detriment, however, but then again, they still have a bajillion boats. Vikings OP. They're gonna smash our bridges again. Oh no, he actually sank before getting there. That's great. We do have a fair amount of towers here after all. But even then, that's not going to be enough to protect against 5 more ogres or something like that. Never mind all the, little armies that come marching through. So we're going to have to grab the armies that we no doubt have somewhere around here. Right? Yeah, we've got armies, right? Yeah. Gavinus. That's someone. And where's the other 2? That is... Oh my god, you guys are efficient. Well done, boys. I'm glad I decided to ask you that. Okay, we're already moving those rocks. Ah, Sir Arnold. Right. A bit far away, if I do say so myself. Do we actually have it? I know, we do have 3 around. I'm not sure where the 3rd one is. Must be, asleep or something. Cause I sure as hell can find him. Like, we've got Arnold right here. He's already been given orders to move. Where's the other guy? Wasn't he supposed to be around here? You'd think so, wouldn't you? I would so not like to be a commander in this city. It would be disastrous. Ah. That is good. We can at least... Yeah, no, we found Gavinus. We know where he is. Oh. Garnus! There you go. Let's get you over there as well. Because there's a bunch of trolls here that are stepping on our bridges. And smashing them now. They're trying to go under it, but they cannot fit. Obviously. Silly trolls. That's gonna disrupt traffic here a little bit. As you can probably imagine. I'm not sure what that boat's doing, but he's not gonna get done with it. That's for sure. They're all sailing up here, trying to do things. The one boat that went around here obviously didn't get through. Now, we're gonna have to reroute those armies. Thankfully, 2 of them are close and are coming to the realm's defense. Yeah, there's just too many people on the boats with armies to just really kill them all on time. Kind of annoying. And I didn't really expect them to get this far. We didn't even build the bridge and you smashed it again. God, Philistines. Well, at least the boats are sinking, so they're not making it very far. The Heartlands are defended, at least. And he is now meeting our second wall. There we go. We get to grab loot from the boat. Or the wreckage, rather. Honestly, that could have gone worse, but it also could have gone a lot better. Now, back to the point I was trying to make. We figured out that that one house over here does not have a church or library. I would like to do something fun. I believe the French actually have a little island in the river. In a river, rather. I'm not precisely sure which river it is. I'm not an expert on Paris. But I have a feeling that, you know, why not have a church in the middle of the river? I don't know. I think it would be nice. It would also give him the reach, just barely. And that would be good. That means we don't have to worry about people going, oh yeah, nobody has a thing there. And getting minuses for that. So, let us then go and design a marvel of engineering. That will be our final city over here, or at least our final, like, district. There we go. The Squalor here is going to be unreal at some point, but I would like to get to 2,500 people, at least. We're probably not going to get an extra achievement for that or anything, but it would be nice, you know? We've got some very fertile land here that we'll probably use to get some extra food production in here. We'll put a large granary over there on piers. It would fit us very well, after all. As for food, I'd put a windmill right there, since it gets 5 tiles of farmland. And then I'd put another pier, not a hospital, but a pier right here, because then we can put another windmill over there that will affect another 4 tiles. It would be lovely. And that'll help us get some extra food storage in here so that the people here are not going to starve. You do have road access because the joy of engineering. Isn't it lovely? I'm actually tempted. Instead of having a cottage over there, I'd put another manor over here. I have a feeling that would work pretty nicely. We'd have to put 1 pier down, though. And a rooster. I don't remember hearing roosters. Have I forgotten that roosters actually make sound in this game? I mean, it would make complete sense, wouldn't it, to have roosters going... Yes, that's a great rooster impression, I know, thank you very much. I'm very proud of it, you know. My parents told me I could become anything, and so I became a rooster impersonator. Why? Couldn't tell ya. Ow! Yeah, that's the downside to having a tower here. Tends to get burned up a lot. Oops. I didn't even remove the access bridge yet. That's the worst part of it. Okay, we did save 2 towers apparently. 2 out of 6 ain't bad. No, that's pretty terrible, I'm gonna be honest. But for aesthetics, you know... oh well. It was worth a try. Looks like the new impromptu island over here is coming along nicely. I figured it would be nice to have the road here on piers instead of having it on the bridge. I think it would look pretty. We'll have to see. And then hopefully we won't have the warnings like, oh, not everyone has access to a library or a church, man. Oh, the humanity. You know, getting rid of that would be nice. Food is going back up slowly, which is nice. At least it looks like it is. Roads can only go on cleared land, sir. Oh, it's not done yet. Fair enough. It looked done from up there. You know, from our God's eye point of view. It's taken them a long time to do it, though. Yeah, they're trying to get all the wood over there. And it's all the way over here, probably. So it's going to take them ages. You know, I don't blame them for that. But we'll put the granary over there. And then food, we put the windmill over there. Stick another farm in like that. Speaking of granaries, actually, we can squeeze one in over here. And I think we should. And then industry-wise, we'll also stick a stockpile over here. There we go. This place is coming along together nicely. The quote-unquote dock. So this area, I'm not sure. I think I might put some orchards in here. Orchards are nice after all. They do provide some assured food. And not having to gamble on whether your people are going to be able to eat or not is a very nice idea. Might actually put a road in here, actually. Yes, actually. So that way we can keep the cottage. Huzzah! Master city planning here for you. Truly magnificent. Yeah. Things are coming together nicely. Now, this series will be replaced by XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. That is due tomorrow. Might not be able to get the first episode up that time. Depends on when the game becomes available. It's a hell of a long download as well. So, we will have to see on that. I might try streaming it instead. You know, I do want to get streaming back on track. Pretty soon, I will hopefully receive some news, which means that I won't have to worry about things that I'm currently worrying about anymore, which would be nice. I really want to go into details about that, but the long and short of it is that if that goes through, I will be very happy. And I will be able to, once again, dedicate a lot more time to YouTube and streaming and things like that. I feel like I've been slacking a lot the past month now. It's not great. I'm gonna be honest, it's not great. You nearly done? I'd like for you to nearly be done. I have things I need to do. Buildings I need to erect. Yes. The floating church. Now with a road in front of it. Be happy, peasant. You're finally getting your own church. Because I am a generous god. That quarry is still hard at work. I'll probably get rid of that soon as well. Just because it's going to get in the way now. Yeah, we'll put you in like that. That's fine. And we're out of wood, once again. I think all of this is actually accounted for, which is... yeah. That's a thing, apparently, now. I'm not sure quite how, but... You apparently claim to have no food available, really? Is it that bad? Like, I figured this granary would be able to at least store a little bit, but apparently these granaries are all empty. I kind of figured that this farming district would do a little bit more of the, you know, farming. But apparently that's being used to barely sustain this little population, which is fine. I guess. Really wish the food from over here would be brought in a lot more. Because the harvest over here always goes to waste. Although we only had 360 going to waste at one time. Or last year. There's a lot more being stored here now. And then they can store some in the marketplaces. Did someone... there's a giant... yeah, no, I had a feeling something was destroyed, except it didn't give me the prompt. Which is weird. You'd think it would. I recognized the shaking that was happening. Oh. You do give me an alert for that one. But you didn't tell me about the other one, which is weird. There we go. Obviously, our floating church is not really doing its job yet, you know. It's not putting us in touch with God. It's not getting us his favor or anything. I don't think the peasants are going to be very happy when I tell them that. So, let's not. We'll improvise, you know. We'll tell them something about, oh, he put us on hold, you know. We're listening to some elevator music right now. But our kingdom will get its blessings once again very shortly. Don't you worry about that. We live a blessed life after all. And I'll probably double down on windmills in here. Like, we can get some pretty good farming done here. Assuming we ever get the wood that we need to actually build it. Starting to really see why people were umming and erring about us clear-cutting pretty much the entire island. To which I can only say, oops. Also, you are now surplus to demand. Because I decree it. You know, we'll get rid of that stone. We'll get rid of a lot of stone, actually. But a lot of people here are currently hungry. It's not a good thing. Why are you hungry? Like, I thought we solved this problem a while back. But apparently we did not. Megalton Megatron just died. You weren't that old, though. Only 27. I mean, I know this is medieval, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I saw a lot of people of 50 or 60 years in here. Can we eat him? I mean, the food stockpiles could use some dragon food. Probably. One peasant died of starvation. Oh, no. We're getting to that point again. We seem to be walking a fine line here. Between starving and drowning in food. Like, I put all of this down and you're telling me it did not do much for the food supply? No, in fact, it's still going down. It's still going down. Bloody hell. Well, in that case, just keep farming, I suppose. This is getting a bit ludicrous. Put another windmill in over there. Because we need the food, apparently. These are perpetually on fire now. Not particularly on fire. Well, they are particularly on fire, you know. They're very much so in fire. Or were, compared to not being on fire. Let's hold a festival. I need more people. I think. Although that will kind of, you know, cause the whole starvation thing to go a bit further along than I'd like it to. And a lot quicker as well. Not very good, you know. These bakers apparently don't have any charcoal, which is ludicrous. Stop lying. 650 new people visited for the festival. My god. We've got some very attractive dancers, apparently. Because they sure as hell are not coming over for the food. You know? Came for the dancers, stayed for lack of food. Well, at least this area is going to have some food now. That it should be able to start distributing. I'll probably add a bridge in here. Seems like a good idea. People do seem to be walking over there a lot. The floating church is coming along nicely. One of our peasants, apparently drowned, has died under mysterious circumstances. We've got a vampire. Or a werewolf. Or a vampwolf, or a werepire. I don't know, but a combination of those would seem very unfortunate indeed. Seems to be raining a lot, which is drowning our farms, which is not helping matters of, you know, potential starvation. Not a fan, gotta say. Not particularly happy with that. At least we seem to be getting a lot of food now. Are those market people? I think they are, yeah. At least some of them. Yeah, a lot of them are. So they're getting their food all the way from over there now. Why are you just not using the roads? We've got roads for this specific reason, you know? You're supposed to walk faster there. Oh. Hopefully, starvation will soon once again be a thing of the past. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put in some more farms here. They might not do the most in the world, but they'll do something. Lord knows we can do with some more food. And even if the farms drown, it means that we'll have more people available to bring in the harvest. So I guess it's a win. Indirectly. There you go. Enjoy that, little buddy. Yeah, food's going down. Like, the thing that's like, oh yeah, you're getting plus 500 per year. Which is not saying it right now because it knows it would be lying. And I do not appreciate it when you lie to me. I need accurate information to rule this kingdom. You've got plenty of food. Can we do anything with this food? Like, nobody ever thought of bringing this food over there? No? Am I the only one that's brilliant enough to deduce that that would be a magnificent idea? So that the food over here would not spoil anymore? I'm not a wizard, guys. Come on. Even with all the evidence pointing to the contrary. Nope, still dying of starvation. Fair enough. Just squeeze in a couple more farms then. Still available to quarry? Yeah, nope. Getting rid of you. Superfluous to demands. It means we can put in a new tower over there. Actually, these seem to be pretty good as is. Yeah, we'll just leave those. We'll put in a well there, to be honest. Just to promote health and safety. That's a fair idea, right? I like health and safety. 3,700 food from farms. 800 from orchards. 120 from bakeries. Bakeries don't seem that useful. Gonna be honest, they don't seem that useful. But it does look like food is back on the rise. I guess. Huzzah, yay. Guess we can celebrate that. Don't have to worry too much about cutting more down than we can handle. It'll be fine. We'll finally plug that gap in our defenses. That's a positive as well. Put a ballista tower here to help defend the bridges. Brilliant. And we've got the floating church. Still, not everyone has access to a... why do you forsake me? This is getting annoying now. Like, I want to sort that issue before the end of the season. Or the series, rather. You've got the library. Like, nobody over there has lack of a thing anymore. Pretty sure everyone over here has coverage as well. Maybe... No, you do. So do you. All the people over here do. Looks like everyone over here does as well. You've got coverage as well. You've got coverage, you've got coverage. I wish the game gave you better tools to deduce this. Because I have no clue at this point. Is it you? Has it been you the entire freaking game? And I just have never noticed that you don't have a church or library to pray in. Pray in a library? Sure, why not? Hail book. Yeah, I think we can sort that heresy. Get rid of that well. Would that cause a problem for us? Arguably, but they're close to water. Right, peasant. Rejoice, for I have fixed the non-believing issue. You can believe in books, science, the arts. Because sure, why not? Those are useful for a society. So we're making actual progress. We fixed long-standing issues in the community. We can put down some more housing. Finally. Wonders if ghosts are real. They are. They're watching right now. If everyone in the audience could please go a bloogie woogie woo, that'd be great. We'll scare the heck out of these peasants. They won't know what hit them. We're gonna put a pier over here to help. Oh, how many got still? 501. Fair enough. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have been worse, I suppose. Can people here get... Yeah, it looks like they've got doctor coverage from the hospital. I don't know what the reach is from a hospital. But I reckon with the 2 hospitals we've got over here that we've got enough coverage for this little area here. Which is nice. Food seems to be somewhat stable, although... Oh my god, a lot of people are just... That ticker just went down like... It just dropped like a brick, holy crap. Old age is a bastard. And then 47 people died of plague as well. Yikes. The moral of this story is, don't live in medieval times. You're gonna die of some nasty disease where you poop everything out before you die. Not good. Not good at all. We have fixed the issue! Yay! They're happy now. Except for the fact that, you know, people are dying of plague left, right, and center. And thus, right on time, we've got a lizard, realizing that our people need a bit of extra happiness. So we paid a guy to put on a dragon uniform, and we puncture him with a ton of arrows. He's an actor, you know. We orchestrated it so that we could get plus 20 for a recent dragon kill. Who doesn't want to shoot dragons, right? Right. Indeed. Would you actually have access to it? Oh no. It begins anew. We could easily solve that with a church. Or one library. It's gotta be the library, let's be honest. It's way more effective at giving people happiness. Look at that, we're trending towards 96. With 2 taxation at the same time. They might not like it, but they've learned to live with the fact that they're going to get taxed for everything they're worth. And then some. Let's put you in there. I think I'll shove another orchard in here. Food seems to be going up slowly. Still. Which is a good thing. For sure. You seem to be slightly hungry. Why is that? Shall we put some bridges here then? Would that assist you in any way? Speaking of bridges, probably not a bad idea to start putting one in over here. We're finally connecting the 2 halves over here. Oh. People, your burden is over. Sort of. You're still gonna have to work hard, but we're making things better. And once again, we've got another plague, really. Are people that unhealthy here? Oh, it's only 128. That's nothing. That's like, I don't know, the flu. Nothing. Oh, are we full over here? Well, that's good. In that case, yes. We have that bridge there now. Only 2 people died of the plague. That could have been worse. Oh, just wait until that's done. We won't have the issue anymore. Don't look at it. It's lying. There we go. Everyone has access to libraries and whatnot. And you'll start building up as well. Does cost a pretty penny. Which is why we can never go back to taxation 1, but it helps. And that bridge is going to save us a buttload of time for walking between one place and the other. Very useful, for sure. Yeah, I can see that being useful for logistics. You claim to be too far away, but there's a... I built a bridge for you, specifically, to get to that. But no, that's too far away, apparently. They're still dying of starvation, which is just hilarious. You don't deserve that bridge, I'm afraid. I would like that bridge to be removed as well. That tower should be free. There we go. Free, I said. Yeah, things are going well. Mostly. We do actually need a well around here. People like that. They say it makes it so that they can get clean drinking water and don't have to, you know, burn down a lot. I find it a weird request, but one I will happily oblige anyway. Because peasant happiness means more money. And I am a very pragmatic person in that regard. We'll stick some more farms in here. And then we'll use the remaining building ground for some more manors and cottages. Because we've got this fancy library, we might as well have people that can actually use it for reading, you know? We'll expand the bridge over here a little bit because people are already, using it improperly. Might as well give them a tiny buff to walking speed. I mean, especially if they're going to go around to, like, swim. Swimming's bad. You shouldn't do that. People drown. Seriously. If I had a gold piece for every time that happened, I would be a rich king. Oh, wait, I am a rich king. Oops! What does that say about my people and swimming? I am not entirely sure. What I am sure about is that I don't really like the rain a lot. Oh well. Not much you can do about it. Guess this year we're just gonna have to starve slightly. That's fine, we got reserves. Well, people do tend to complain a little bit. You know what, we'll get a market in here. I've got a feeling that people would like that. It would help bring food over here so that people don't complain like, it's too far away. It's too far away. It's not really too far away, they're just complaining. For the sake of it. Yeah, that bridge is seeing a lot of use. I like it. It means it's useful. And we didn't waste stuff or effort building it. Still though, wish we had a bit more wood so that I could actually just finish that district and just call it here. We'll just cut down half this forest. Ah, it's fine. Nobody's gonna miss it. Also, complete removal. Yeah, we get to build one out of the 2 towers because who needs wood, am I right? Come on then. There we go, much better. That corner of the kingdom is now finally safe and sound. Locked behind a crap ton of stone. Honestly, this place is looking good. I am happy with the way it turned out. Got a little floating church there, I do like that. It's very thematic. Means everyone has access to a belief. And everyone can do as they please. Is there anything I missed? Well, that needs to detonate still. There we go. Now that too will be pretty. We'll cut down some more of these. For more wood. And the manor right there, that'll be lovely. We get ourselves another cottage as well. Not quite. There we go, much better. Fire just claimed another cottage. Ah, god darn it, game. You just like messing with you, do you not? Oh well. Food seems to be stable now. Which means as soon as people start moving in again, this is going to get ruined. And everyone will die in the end, but it's fine. At that point, we'll have moved on to far greater adventures. And shooting aliens. And nobody will care. 75 average home happiness. It seems we do not possess a lot of charcoal. Or anything else for that matter. Wait, oh. 270 people have just gotten ill. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. We are still working that bit of stone, technically. That's good. This bit here is coming along slowly. I'd say very slowly. We'll jam a farm on there, because why not? Seems like a good idea. TR the Merc. That's a weird name to have for a person. I mean, I guess we might have some mercenaries in our fighting force. Only 2 people died of the plague. It's gonna make people a little sad. Yeah. You need neighbors. You do. And we get another Viking invasion. They land in silly places. Mostly where we can shoot at them for a while. Which is good. Although they're all gonna land over here, you just know it. That guy was very decisively charging us for a while. Only 1 peasant died of the plague that time. Yay, we're making progress. We just halved our plague deaths by 50%. Impressive statistics. Also, those farms are flooded right now. How can you set fire to a flooded farm, a flooded field? How does that work? Really well, apparently, because they just burnt one down. That does not make any sense. Nobody's doing anything. Why are you guys not doing anything here? Put out the fires, you idiots. God. You know, it's a simple game, but it does have its flaws. No! The church! They're gonna ransack the church if we're not careful. Damn it. Well, they smashed the bridge to it. I guess it could have been worse, but Jesus Christ, that fire damage. Everyone just up and left here, and they didn't do anything. It's a fun, relaxing game, but some things just get on my nerves, you know. But I enjoyed my time with it. I did. Wouldn't say it's a bad time, you know. If it's ever on discount or something, it's not expensive to begin with. It's only like 14 euros or something, I believe. It's very affordable. If you ever feel like kingdoming it up a little bit, well, perhaps this might be your jam. And we got a dragon. A bloody big one as well. He's coming to scan our defenses. For his smaller cousins. Look at the amount of windmills there. That makes me very proud as a Dutch person. We're lacking a tower there, huh? Have you had enough? Yeah, he's definitely had enough. He did. Good stuff, people. That's gonna get people very excited. We're trending towards 96 right now. Let that be a lesson to you all. We take care of dragon problems by smacking them ferociously. Boop the snoot, so to say. It's a very advanced tactic. There we go, let's cut some more trees, because I do need more wood. People were right, you know, I'll admit it. We do not exactly possess enough wood. We've got 2 forests there, yeah, that's enough. Just making sure. There we go. We can build more buildings now. Put a little one in there. I'll put you there to get some diversity in there. Fire just claimed another charcoal maker. This district does seem really prone to fire, doesn't it? Wait, do we have a well anywhere near here? Like, we have a well over here. Oh my god. I never put a well here. That explains so much. That does explain a whole lot. Yeah, you're not very useful, Baker. No offense. I know you did your best. Let's put a well over there. That seems like a very good idea. And then we'll put a charcoal maker behind you. Industrial center, eh? Or also known as the place where everything's always on fire. Because charcoal makers burn. They burn very nicely, apparently. Who'd have thought, you know? Who'd have thought that charcoal makers are flammable? Arguably the charcoal makers. Who listens to charcoal makers, right? Probably people who want charcoal in their homes, actually, so... A surprising amount of the populace. Can't argue with that. Terrified of catching the plague? Yeah, no kidding. The plague will kill you. So always wash your hands. And other places, of course. Even behind your ears. In fact, especially behind your ears. In fact, this particular strain of plague is known as the ear plague. So just keep washing, you know. Well, the people in the medieval times actually thought that, you know, bathing and whatnot would, you know, make you ill. Because that's a fun belief to have. Silly people. Very good at some things they did, you know, brewing beer and whatnot, but not the smartest tool in the shed. Still though, you gotta respect them for what they were able to pull off in the day. Seems like a perfect place to have a... We already have a tavern over there, never mind. No double tavern for you! No. In fact, put some more farms here. It's because food's going down now. Rapidly, as well. We should be able to make it to 2,500 people, so I'm just going to put some more farms in here. Not starving is generally nice. Actually, cancel that. Put a windmill in there. It does benefit like 5 tiles. And then I'm not sure what to put there. I'll probably put a stockpile here, actually. Just to stockpile things, because that's a brilliant idea, you know? Stockpiling things is good. And then I'm not sure what I'll put over there. But it will be useful. Whatever it'll be. To be honest, probably just another well. It'll look good, it'll make sure that people don't burn stuff over here. You kind of needed neighbors, but you'll just have to live with it. I'm sure you'll find a way. I mean, we do need more farming here, so it looks pretty good. The food over here is never, ever, ever going to get used up. That is just a state of life now. Yeah, bit of a waste. But it could have been worse. Only 200 lost to exposure that year. Can we build another manor? Yes, we can. Good. I'd like that. That's a fire that shouldn't be there. Should be able to deal with that. I mean, there's a wall right there. Yeah, it's fine. Good. And then that leaves us with one more manor. Until we're done. Building everything we can. Well, maybe not everything. There's plenty of water here that we could easily build homes on. But I don't like the idea of overusing it. I like the idea of having some bridges here and there. In fact, could we... Yeah, we'll put in a bridge right there, why not? To make things look better-ish. That'll probably help someone, right? Do kind of wish we had enough people to go to 2,500. Like, I'm not building this to be optimal. I'm sure you figured that out by now. I'm just trying to build something pretty and have fun doing so. And I think that's a mission success right there. I do really feel that way. I enjoyed the series a lot, even if some things were a bit frustrating, you know. It was relaxing. It was soothing. It gave me a nice distraction from some things. Hopefully it served the same purpose for you. That would be nice. But we'll definitely jam a college in here. Just... Actually... That does seem like a nice place for another manor. Too far away from the roads. We need all the place to be covered. Well, in that case, cottage it is. Take that. And then we nearly have enough wood for the final mansion, the final manor that'll be built over here. That should take us up to 2,464 people? Question mark? Probably. Demands charcoal. I mean, you can demand a whole lot. But you might not get it. There we go. Food's fluctuating downwards again. Sketchy heels? Ooh. You don't want someone called Sketchy Heels working in your hospital. You don't want to get those sketchy heels when you're gonna get your plague checked out. That seems like a bad idea all together. Very bad. Ugh. 2 peasants have died of starvation, and then people got the plague. Some things never change. Some things never change. Like plague. Slightly morbid, but yeah, it does not really ever change now, does it? Are you for food? You're completely empty. Well, fair enough. Perhaps it's just destined to be. Anyway, this is where we will be ending this series with a nice long episode. We can't even see the entire kingdom. That's how large it is. Thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it a whole lot. If you enjoyed the series, perhaps leave a like, perhaps leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more on the channel. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.